Right, so I got it to record actually. I'm a bit surprised. I had to. I'm using XSplit, but apparently I don't want to record any of my games in full screen anymore. I did post a ticket, but never mind that. So I wanted to open some booster packs in Magic Duels, and I wanted to do some Shadow over Innistrad. I want to do 32. So let's do it. Yes, please. Purchase successful. Let's open one at a time. So let's see here. What do we get? Nothing really. I have actually no idea what this is. Okay, yeah. Lightning Axe, it's fine. Yeah, next booster, I guess. This is kind of weird that you only get 6 cards in a booster pack in this, but it's apparently how it works. Another lieutenant. When he enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other human you control. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on him. I guess it's okay in a soldier deck or a human deck even. But I don't really want or play that. But hey, what do you know? But maybe I will, because I do want the Archangel. That's pretty much why I want these. What is... yeah, shuttle is fine, but it's not really constructed. Rattle chains. Flying rattle chains enters the battlefield. Target spirit gains hexproof until the end of turn. You may cast spirit spells as though they had flash. That's pretty powerful. Don't most of them have flash anyways? I'm confused. Yeah. Next one here. So we have a Hermit. So when the opponent casts a spell during your turn, draw a card at the beginning of each upkeep. If no spells were cast last turn, transform him into Lone Wolf of something, not a nulls. Same thing, but 2 cards, and if no... Oh, if 2 or more were cast in one turn, then transform him back. What is this one? Counter target spell, investigate 3 times. Investigate is fine, but for 5 mana? I don't know how fast this format is. Seems pretty slow though. So yeah, this one is actually fine. Just for blocking stuff. What is this? Essence Flux. Exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. If it's a spirit, put on a +1/+1 counter. I can see some synergies with this, but not really in... I mean, there are things you just want to bounce just to get the effect again. Like, it's not the best example, but stuff like this. Okay, so if I have a creature can attack if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform. And you get a werewolf, and 2 spells, transform it back. But it's still a pretty strong 2-drop. I mean, it's a 3/3 for 2. Potentially a 4/4. So it's not too bad. Anguished Unmaking. Exile target non-land permanent. You lose 3 life. It's pretty strong, actually, because that is, well, everything except from lands, and it's instant speed. It's pretty strong. White and black though. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. So if you equip this equipment on something and that something transforms, then this thing transforms. That's okay. It's a cool idea. It's probably super bad in reality, but welcome to the fold. Madness. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. So madness cost is this. Can control a target creature if its toughness is 2 or less. If welcome to Fold's madness cost was paid, instead get control of that creature if its toughness is X or less. 2 or less or X or less. So yeah, okay, so for its madness cost it's definitely better, since, well, if you just pay this one in the madness cost, you still get the same thing. So yeah. Skull Flag Blink, yeah. Let's see. Silent Visitor and Obsessive Skinner. +1/+1 counter on creature, Delirium. Okay. Press for answers. Investigate. I like Investigate. I like drawing cards. I think most Magic players do. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, you draw a card and lose 1 life. What? That seems like it's never going to happen. Like, I mean, when do we ever have 0 cards in hand? It's like something is wrong if you do, basically. In most situations, I would assume. This dude is pretty, it's okay. Maybe he's pretty strong for drafting. Or she is. Whatever. Let's see. Aura enchantment. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield tab and attacking. Exile that token, end of combat. It is pretty strong, but I don't know. I'll probably try and do something with it because it seems cool. Especially if I get like 1 more, then I don't have to actually do too much to draw it. What is this? Haste at the beginning of each upkeep if no spells were cast last turn. Transform this bandit girl here. Wow. I love the art. It's a 3/2. Human rogue werewolf. Okay. And she becomes this dude. Wilden Pack Alpha. Whenever a werewolf enters the battlefield under your control, you may transform it. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells. That's pretty cool. If you like, because most of these werewolf cards are around, the synergy is around transforming them somehow, but she just lets you transform as soon as you play them. That's pretty cool. Reduce to ashes. Sorcery, 5 damage, exile. Okay. This guy also transforms. 2/1 into a trample. Whenever you investigate for the first time each turn, investigate an additional time. Wow, I want to play this. It's basically just a wall, flying wall. The art is also amazing. Rattle chains again, sleep paralysis. Yeah. It's just dehydration, basically. Flash. Enchantment Flash. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf gets +1/+1 and trample. Gaia's Bidding. Gaia's Bidding. Put two. Wow, that's difficult to say. Put two 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. Wow. Oh yeah. What is this? It's just a common. Exile this guy from a graveyard and put a 2/2 black zombie token onto the battlefield. Activate only this anytime plus sorcery. So I see, say, well, it's pretty expensive 2/2, but I guess if you don't have anything else to do with your mana in your own turn. Alison's Judgment. Expose evil. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Investigate. An artifact. It's an artifact Scarecrow. Defender. Sacrifice. Wildfield Scarecrow. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand and shuffle your library. Another Scarecrow. When this one dies, and return it to the battlefield transformed into the Scythe here. That's pretty cool. So you can have a creature, and that's actually really cool. And both the idea and everything. So you have a Scarecrow with like, wow. You have a Scarecrow with a Scythe as a hand, and then when it dies, you have a weapon. That's cool. I like that. What else? Merciless Resolve. It's an additional cost to Merciless Resolve. Sacrifice a creature or land, draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably a better card draw out there, even in black. Alison's Judgment. So it has a madness cost. Deals 2 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or players. If Alison's Judgment's madness cost was paid, it deals X damage divided as you choose among those creatures and or players instead. So it's a burn spell. Okay. Devil's Playground. Ooh, what is this? Discard a card, transform her. I can only do this once each turn. Why would I do it again? Flying 3/2. Oh, to discard more than 1 card? Okay, I see. Just the Wind. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Madness. Like it. I really love the art here, because you can blow it up so it's just awesome. I mean, normally you wouldn't have a magic card that big. You would more be like this size here. Well, not really. A bit larger, but this is like bigger than my hand. Devil's Playground. Put 4 1/1 red devil creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to target player, creature or player. 6 mana though, but it is pretty powerful actually. So it's a 1/1 that blows up for 2 mana. And it's 4 of them. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't work. The math doesn't work. It's a bit less than that. Yeah, next one. Reduce to Ashes, Forgotten Creation. Let's see. Skulk, 3/3 at the beginning of your upkeep. You may discard all cards in your hand. If you do, draw that many cards. That is insanity. Wow, I love that guy. Reduce the Ashes and Voltaren Duelist. Haste enters the battlefield, can't block this turn. Okay. Throttle. Again, some bidding. Some missionaries at the beginning of your end step, if they are equipped. Transform it. It's a 3/3 normally. Into, wow. Looks so peaceful, and then so not peaceful. So when you get these Inquisitors, you may exile another target creature until this, or the Inquisitors leave the battlefield. That's pretty strong, but you have to equip it though with something. I'm not all that sold on equipment and enchantments. Special sound because I got Jace. Okay, so what is this? Kissing Force Master. When it's Kessick. Whenever Kessick Forge Master blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature at the beginning of each upkeep if no spells were cast last turn. You get Flameheart Werewolf. It deals 2 damage. Okay. And then 2 spells. 3/2. Pieces of the puzzle. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put up to 2 instants and or sorceries and what? Put up to 2 instants, so 2 instants and or, so and is 4 cards and or sorceries, or is this just 2? Put up to 2 instants or 2 sorceries, or you can do 2 instants and 2 sorceries. Or is it meant to be like 1 instant and 1 sorcery? I don't know. Yeah. It's probably the last one. I don't think you get more than 2 cards. That would be pretty insane. And the rest in the graveyard. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. It's a combat trick. This guy, scry around and draw a card, return target creature to its owner's hand. Get an emblem whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell each turn, count that spell. It's a 5 mana cost, you get +1, so it's 4 turns. So it's at 9 mana, you can, well, I don't think so. The scry one is fine, and draw a card. But for 5 mana, I also get 5 or 6 life though, if they want to kill it. I don't know. Seems a bit expensive. Discard a card, transform Elusive Tormentor. Wow, so it's a 4/4? You pay 1, okay. But then you get a blue, Insidious Mist, Hexproof, Indestructible, it's a 0/1. Can't be blocked and can't block? What? It can't block and it can't be blocked. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. So I can discard a card, transform this into this thingy, attack with it, nobody can block it. It's hexproof and indestructible. Then you can pay this mana here and you can transform it and deal 4 damage. It's pretty cool. It's probably not worth it in action too many times. When this guy enters the battlefield, put 2 black zombie tokens onto the battlefield. It's a 1/1 for 4. Every time you get Death Touch on load too. That's, no, just 1 black. Okay, I was like, that's really, really good. Moorland Drifter has flying as long as there are 4 or more cards, card types among cards in your graveyard. That's actually strong. It's a 2/2 for 1 on the colorless. But like later in the game, a normal bear would be useless, but flying is pretty good. 2/2 flying for 2. That's not amazing, but it's better than a bear. Next one. Did I just miss the rare in the pack? Oh, So let's look at the Skagirl. Defender 2/2, transform for 6 mana into a flying 2/4. That's definitely not worth anything, in my opinion. Essence Flux, Puncturing Light, destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power 3 or less. Welcome to the fold again. Essence Flux again. Some Senseless Rage. Wow, also amazing art. Love it. And this guy again, Merciless Resolve. Halfway. So we have also Eagle. Can't be countered, it's a blue-green. It's the battlefield, copy any target creature on the battlefield except it enters with an additional... Oh, so wow, that's actually okay strong. But not that strong. It's a big cost, but I can see it do some funny things. Also, it can't be countered is actually pretty strong. So it's a Lensuvin doppelganger. Well, pretty much it's actually cheaper except from this one. Green and blue, I don't know. It's, well, no mind. But it's also better, so. Olivia's Blood Swan can be blocked, and target vampire gets haste. It's a flying 2/1 for 2. That's better than the other one. So when this guy enters the battlefield, I can't assume, thank you. Investigate. Yeah. What is this? Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Equipment for free. Equipped for 1. From under the floorboard. It's 5 mana or madness cost. 3. 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped and you gain 3 life if from under the floorboards madness cost was paid. Instead put X tokens onto the battlefield tapped and you gain life. Okay. Could be really strong late game. Hope against hope. Enchant creature +1/+1 for each creature in control. If it's a human, it has first strike. Yeah, we've seen. Oh wait, Toppelgeist. When this guy enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. Delirium. So. Yeah. Beginning of each upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards types among cards in your graveyard, tap target creature. Not player controlled. That is terrible. Yeah. Actually haven't looked at this. Sacrifice this and exile 2 cards from, or the opponent exile 2 cards from his or her hand. Activate this ability only when you can cast a sorcery. It's actually not bad. It's okay in a slow format without other like removal. Baron's Bloodseeker, discard a card, it gets +2, -2, so it becomes a 3/1. Sanitarium Skeleton can just regenerate, or you can get it back from the graveyard to your hand. The Devil's Playground. Compelling Deterrence. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and that player discards a card if you control zombie. Okay. 3/2 for free. Gets plus Delirium, gets +1/+0 first strike as long as there are 4 or more card types among the cards in my graveyard. When this one enters the battlefield, if you control another spirit, gain 3 life. It's a flying 2/3 for 4. Puncturing Light. Return this from your graveyard to the battlefield taps. I don't know what the hell I would use this for. I mean, it's fine in the artifact deck, I guess, but except from that. Well, there might be some combo, but probably not this with the cards you have available in this version of the game. Always watching. Non-token creatures you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Nice art. So we have a Breakneck Rider. Breakneck. If no spells were cast last turn, it's a 3/3 for free. Second creatures you control gets +1/+0 trample. So it's 4/3, so it's pretty strong. Reduced to ashes, flash flying, 3/3 for 4. 5 even. Wow. 5. But see, this spirit also has flash. I don't know what the other spirit was for. Whenever this guy attacks the block, sacrifice another creature or land. Oh, it's a 6 mana 7/7 menace. Wow. That is disgusting. What is that? Well, it's a necropod, but... What is that? Jesus, disgusting cards. Also Ego again. Reaper of Flight, Moon Silver. Okay. It's an angel, 3/3 for 5. Flying, Delirium, sacrifice another creature. Reaper gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Activate on this ability. Okay. So it's pretty bad actually. Well, the 3/3 flying is always like okay, but it's 3/3 flying for 5 is it's there with the generic first Magic the Gathering cards they made, so it's probably not that good in this format where creatures are faster and stronger than ever. When Pack Guardian enters the battlefield, you may discard a land card. If you do, put a 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield. It's pretty good for blocking and surprise blocking, especially. Or end of turn, like end of his turn, end step, 6 damage next turn if you can't do anything. That's pretty good. Convicted Killer. Get a 4/4. Free. Next booster. We had that, we just had that. Call the Bloodline. Discard a card, put a 1/1 black Vampire Knight. Vampire Knights. What is that? Creature token with lifelink onto the battlefield. Activate this ability only once each turn. It's an enchantment for 2. I don't know. Then your cards have to be pretty bad if you want to make 1/1s for 1, basically. No, I don't think so. Well, this is a vampire and a knight. And has lifelink. And if you have some synergy with vampires, then sure. Another of these unmakings here. It's pretty good to have more than one of the same removal. Skeleton Key, what the hell is this? Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. 1 mana, 2 equipped. Spectral Shepherd. Flying, return target spirit you control to its owner's hand. It's a 2/2 for free, and it's flying, and it's a spirit without flash. Okay. Even ever after. 6 mana sorcery. Return up to 2 target creature cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. Each of those creatures is a black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Put ever after on the... Wow. So you get to keep this. It's okay, it's not bad. This might be a bit slow, but if you have 2 creatures in the graveyard that's somewhat decent, then sure. Confirm suspicions. Oh, we had this. Okay. This one, sacrifice this, put 2 white spirit creatures with flying onto the battlefield. We also had... Wait, what? Is this like the same pack? I remember having this one, and right next to it in the same slot, having this one. I'll have to go back and watch the video, actually. Huh. Interesting. Hope it's not that way. Well, the odds is that you can. It's only 6 slots, so... Expose evil. Another stupid temple. Another of these one, illuminators. I love this. Target player puts top 3 cards, feels draw a card. That's okay, it's not amazing. It's filler if you need some bad card draw. What is this? Death Camp Cultivator. 2 mana, human druid, a black or a green, delirium. It's death touch as long as there are 4 or more card types among the cards in your graveyards. It's a 2/1. It's a pretty good land war elf, but apart from that, it's nothing really. It's just ramp. Another aura, so we did get another one, so I might actually consider using it. Wow, that could be pretty strong. So a 2/2 black zombie for each sorcery and instant in your graveyard. For 6 mana though, but still could be pretty strong. When it enters the battlefield tapped, and when it enters the battlefield tapped target creature opponent control, that creature doesn't untap during controller's next untap step. Lose 3 life and you gain 3 life. Madness. Costs 3 mana. Next booster. Always watching, another one. And Reckless Scholar, draw a card. Target player draws a card, then discards a card. This one is the transform equipment again. Okay, so I have 2 boosters left, I think, so I want to open all of them. Yeah. What? 2. Oh, so it just opens them without telling you what's in them? That's pretty dumb. Oh, I should have known. Should have known. Can you, like... Yeah, you can. So only new cards. So let's see the new cards here. So we have... So this one was one we didn't see. Inquisitor Ox gets +1/+0 and has vigilance as long as therefore... Yeah, okay, so it's a 2/5 for 4. Potential for 3/5 with vigilance. It's alright. Still have 2 of these. Puncturing Light, 2. 1 of each. This one I don't think we've seen. Survive the Night. So, yeah, Sure, just combat check. Two of these. Three of these. Nice. So we got one more. Definitely gonna play that. And we have three of these. Have to see if there's some kind of thing I can use them for. Two of these. One J's. Can't remember this one. Just gonna, yeah, sure. What was this? Was this? It is pretty good for blocking, like flash blocking. So it's not really this one, but it's just a 2 damage, flying, flash, kill some random stuff. Like something you don't want to have dying, but you attack with it because I have nothing to block with. Makes sense. So, what else? Ooh, this one. No, this one is the Insidious Mist thing, yeah. We have some of these. We have 2 of these. What else? Gallsteed? Please do, thank you. Discard 2 cards, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. 4/4. 5. Has red eyes. And arrows, but yeah, that's too bad. So what's all the black and blues? So we have 1 Judgment, 2 Playgrounds, Geist Blast. Geist Blast is 2 times attack a creature. Exile Geist Blast from your graveyard. Copy attack it instant sorcery spell you control. You may choose and you target for it for 2. Okay. One of these bandits. One lightning axe. It's pretty disappointing actually. Oh, it's uncommon? Huh. Okay. One of these. Or 2 of these. Not that I want them. Okay, so that was all for red, basically. One of these. Don't really think green is not very exciting. The combo element is there, but it's not that exciting overall. Just the cast in general. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these. Okay, 2 of these ones. Did I get 3 keys? Oh, I didn't even notice. What is this? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it enters the battlefield from the graveyard, or you cast it from your graveyard, return prized amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tap at the beginning of your next end step. It's free for free. And we got some sacrifice this social library for it. That's a pretty horrible, like, bad fetch land. Have to pay 2 and tap it. Pay 2? Wow. Okay. But I guess that was all for what was it? It was 32 boosters. of shadows over Innistrad. And it didn't get this one or the other one. Well, it's not in here. I don't know why it went out, but the white... Well, doesn't it flip from this thing? I totally forget. If Avacyn is... Archangel Avacyn is a white angel. And she flips into something. Well, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, that's pretty much it.